Okay, in alphabetical order, the next logical letter with a tall loop would be the letter F, but it's a hard letter, so we're going to come back to it. That's going to be our last one that we do of these looping letters. So today we're going to do letter H, and that will lead us into letter K because they're really similar. So let's review our letters that we've done. We've done E, L, and B. We're going to practice those, and then we'll learn letter H. All right, so here we go. Lowercase e, we're just going to make one. Loop to the midline, come down, and bring your tail up to the midline, just like that. Lowercase l, loop to the headline, come down, and come smoothly up to your midline. Now we're going to do lowercase b. We're going to make 3 of those, 3 little b's. Start at your baseline, loop to your headline, come down to your baseline, come around, tuck it in at the midline, and make your little smile. Make sure you tuck it in and don't touch. Leave a little gap there. We're going to pick our favorite, so be watching. Okay, now I want you to look at my 3 B's and guess which one I'm going to pick as my favorite. I want you to look at all the characteristics of it. Look at the tuck, the gap in between, how smoothly I wrote, look at the slant, pick out all those good things I've been talking about, and see if you can figure out which one I'm going to pick. Okay, did you pick it? Have it in your head? Okay, here I go. I'm going to pick this one. I like this one the best. And let me tell you why. It's nice and smooth. My tuck is nice. My gap is nice. I made a nice little connection. It's not too big, not too small. And I just like how it looks in general. It's between the lines, has everything I want. So I like that one. All right, now let's do what I say we were going to do, lowercase h. That's right. Okay, so lowercase h. You're going to start at your baseline, loop to your headline, come all the way down to your baseline. Now you're going to retrace up this little part and then the front of your loop and come over to make like a little hump. And I'm sorry, I made a little extra stroke in there. I goofed. Okay, and then you're going to come down. Make sure this is real curvy. I kind of made a corner on here. This one is not pretty. So I'm going to do what I told you to do. I'm just going to go to the next letter. Okay, so loop to the headline, come down to the baseline, retrace, hump, and a dip for your tail. And there's your connector. And you can see your printing H. If you cover up the beginning and the end, you can see a printing H there, can't you? Okay, so let's start at the baseline. Loop, come around, straight down to your baseline, retrace, hump, and a dip for your tail. And let's do another one. I like lowercase h. Ooh, I like that one. Going to make 5 good ones total. I'm not going to count that first one. That was a dud. That one's pretty good. Not as happy with this one as I am with that one. Okay, now look at my letters. See if you can guess which one I'm going to pick. I have 5 to choose from. You know I'm not going to pick that one I crossed out, that's for sure. I want you to look at all the things I talked about and think which one follows the rules the best. If you picked this one, you are correct. I kept talking about how much I liked it, for one. This one, there's a little bit too much of a gap between this loop and the top of my hump, so I'm not real happy with it. It's not bad. Problem is that can get farther and farther and farther away and make it look really horrible. So I'm not going to pick that one. This one's closest to the kind I like. So I'm going to smiley face that one. So go ahead and keep practicing your lowercase h's and pick the ones that you like.